going on, guys? Huge shoutouts to RAZER for sending me their brand new microphone. They have updated the Seiren lineup, and we got the Seiren V3 Chroma right here, man. Yes, there is full RGB on this bad boy, and it is looking really nice. But along with the RGB, we do got some new features inside this mic. So let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing part of the video. So here is the box and packaging, always looking clean with RAZER products right here. You guys can see on the front we do have the name of the microphone, the Seiren V3 Chroma. On the right side of the box you got that nice green RAZER with the RAZER logo, and on the back we are talking about some of the new features, one of them being that new multi-function tap to mute sensor at the top, guys. That is actually really nice. We also got the plug and play design from the Seiren models. We got the super cardio condenser mic, and then it does come with a little shock mount as well for you guys if you guys want to use the stand and everything. But here we go. On the other side, it does tell us some more. So stream and game reactive lighting, which is really cool. It could react to the lighting inside your game. Multi-function tap to mute sensor, and then there is our super cardio mic. And then here are also some technical specification of just like how much power it does need for the microphone and everything. But there we go, guys. Really nice box and everything. So we are going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy right here. Again, it does have that RAZER Chroma RGB, so you guys can use RAZER Synapse to go ahead and adjust the lighting and all that goodness to how you want the lighting to be. But yeah, man, that is the front. Again, on the bottom you do have those three big things that they are wanting to talk about here: the reactive lighting, the tap to mute function, and of course the condenser microphone itself. Here is the unboxing, picking it out of the box. I did wear these like gloves that I got from when I was doing the RAZER Isker V2 video. I thought it would look cleaner, but it was a little tough to get that box out. But here we go. We do get greeted with the, I guess, the manual right here telling us like, hey, thank you for picking up the mic and everything and all the specifications. But if we turn this bad boy around, this is a little more nicer and what we need to know about all the tap features and all that stuff with pictures, so it is really easy to digest this information. Alongside that, you are going to be getting two, or actually I guess three RAZER stickers, because the RAZER logo right there at the bottom is a sticker, and it is in that nice chroma, so it is like that RGB rainbow type of sticker, hollow sticker, so that is really nice. And then here is the microphone itself. It is coming in a little bit of a plastic, or a little protective plastic bag right here, so you can go ahead and make sure your microphones gets to you safely. But taking this bad boy out, here is the back side of the mic. And one thing that you guys should probably see if you guys do have like the Seiren V2, they have changed the placement of where the USB-C plugs in, which is nice. It is now you can just use a standard cable. There is the control dial for adjusting I guess headphone volume or the microphone gain itself. So let's put that to the side. Here is of course the base. Like we said, the shock absorber is on the microphone, and then here's the little base that you attach to it, and it is pretty good. It is a little solid. It is like a little bit of a metal. Most of the microphone itself is plasticky, so it is nice because it does make it a very lightweight mic, but the stand itself is made out of metal here. And yeah, that basically just threads in on. You want to make sure you are on super straight because you don't want to strip those threads right there. But yeah, once you're pretty much got the first two threads in, it's just turn that bad boy until he's all the way in. So yeah, there is the microphone itself. Anything else in the box? So let's move the mic to the side right here. And yeah, inside here we do have the cable that comes with. So again, it is coming with a braided cable, which is very nice, but they have changed a little bit of the cable itself, and they listened to some feedback, because if you guys know, for the Seiren V2, that did have kind of like a specific kind of design for the USB-C cable. So it's nice they changed the placement. You guys can see it does have the RAZER branding as well on the cables themselves at the port, and then you guys can see it does have that nice lime green RAZER. But yeah, man, I'll put a picture of what the Seiren V2's kind of plug look like, and it is nice that they did listen to feedback there. Alright guys, so in this clip, this is what the audio sounds like for the RAZER Seiren V3 Chroma. Right out of the box, this is completely raw. I have not touched any gain level on the microphone itself or through software through RAZER Synapse. This is straight up plug and play, ready to go. This is what the audio sounds like. So you guys tell me, do you guys think it's pretty good right out of the box? All this audio in this video though will be recorded through the RAZER Seiren V3 Chroma. So yeah, tell me guys if you guys did notice a difference between this clip and the clip before this, or of course the clip after this, because I will be adjusting gain level just to try to find that sweet spot. And I did notice that inside Synapse, I have not touched anything in Synapse, but I do know that right when I'm looking at right here, the advanced gain limiter is turned off, and we will be getting into that feature, and I think it's a really nice feature, and all that goodness. So yeah, we'll get later on in the video. I also do want to mention, for of course this raw audio, I am holding the microphone, as you guys can see. That's just because I wanted to have it in frame right here, and we're about like half a foot away from the microphone itself right here. And of course, if I were to put on my desk just out of frame, this is about like a foot and a half, I would say, away from the microphone. So you guys tell me, did the audio change dramatically? I feel like a foot and a half away from the microphone is pretty reasonable. But yeah, man, this is just raw audio straight out of the box and everything. Let's keep it moving on to the video. All right, guys, so we are back. Of course, guys, we did do some tweaking inside of Synapse for the audio. Of course, I'm not here to claim that I'm an audio pro or anything like that. But I did think that the tweaks are sounding a little bit better than just straight out of the box right here. We didn't do too much. We brought the gain level out of the box. It did come at 59, and I brought it down to 50 here. We did leave the sampling rate just at 48. We turned on the high pass filter, and of course I did turn on the gain limiter as well, and that is a very, very nice feature. We'll get into it in a second. But of course, guys, the pickup of the microphone, it is in the front here. It is a super cardio mic right here, so it's not going to be like a shotgun mic or a boom mic where it's pointing towards you, and kind of showcasing that. You guys can hear if I go to the side, the left side, or of course even the right side, or I go on top of the microphone, it does sound a little bit more faded away from the microphone than of course in the sweet spot in the front. So that is something. Of course, I also do recommend, if you guys have a chance or have an opportunity to get a microphone arm, you can pick one up for like 20 bucks, cheap one. I do recommend that. The base is nice that it comes with, and it is nice. It does have like a little bit of a shock absorb, but you guys can hear if me tapping on the table, does that kind of pick up and everything. I do have like a mouse pad, so maybe that's dampening it a little bit. So let's go to the actual table here. And how's that picking up? And I also even go to like on my keyboard. Now my keyboard is, of course, guys, I got Cherry MX Brown switches here, so not the clackety blues or anything like that, but still mechanical keyboard, so you guys can kind of hear. I'll go ahead and type my name over and over again on the keyboard. So yeah, you guys tell me how that audio kind of sounds. The microphone is in front of the keyboard. Obviously, if it was behind the keyboard, you'd be picking up a lot more of this clicking. But yeah, just pretty much spell my name over and over again on the keyboard. But yeah, how does that kind of sound there? Now, of course, guys, the microphone is full 360 RGB here. And what's nice is there is a built-in filter, type of like pop filter inside here. And I'm hoping that it's not my P's and B's and are not popping or anything, because I'll take a picture. If you do have the microphone turned off with no RGB, you do notice like there is like some type of like white material inside that is like acting as the filter right there. And that is great because, hey man, if you buy a traditional like sock filter and put it on top here, you pretty much lose your whole RGB if you have a sock on top, right? You can get one of those screen filters at the front, and I still could recommend that because not just for the P's and B's and all that stuff for the popping, it also is a spit filter, and it will be kind of a pain to kind of clean out all the little holes if you're spitting a lot into the mic, and it just happens when you're talking, right? So that is something right there. Now, of course, guys, the tap function at the top, which is new to the V3. Before it was the button, and the button is good, but of course you do have that like click that you do here. So of course, if I tap it, the microphone will turn red, so it does give you a cue that you are muted. But yeah, man, so it is nice that tap coming to mute and unmute, or coming out of mute. That tap, no one will really hear that if you're gentle with it. Of course, if you're slapping the mic, it is going to be something different. But yeah, that's one of the multi-functions. The other function is, of course, adjusting the gain and I guess headphone volume for the microphone with the gain knob right here. Now, there's two different colors, but it's both with the same action, and that is going to be a long press and hold for, of course, 3 seconds, guys. If I long press and hold and the microphone microphone turns green, I'm adjusting headphone audio. If I long press and hold and it turns blue, I will be adjusting gain audio on the microphone. So let's go ahead and do that right here. So I'm going to press and hold. Green for us. So now if we look back to Synapse right here, here is the volume for the headphones. If I turn it up, it goes up, and if I turn it the dial and it goes down, it goes down. Of course, the next one is same action, press and hold blue, just like so. And now we look at the top bar here and move the gain knob. You guys can also hear the gain is getting louder and louder. So that is kind of how we adjust it. I'll keep it back at our base level right there. And then of course there's also one more other one that if you go ahead and you can set up different like I guess RGB patterns. So you can have like let's go ahead and just do this wave right here. If we just tap it twice, it will change the light, and you guys can see it has now changed, and now it looks like it's going to be turning on when it hears audio and everything like that. So I'll turn it back to the wave because I do like the wave myself personally. So let's double tap right there, and there we go. It has a nice wave. Another really good thing about the microphone, it is nice and small and compact. Now of course they are upgrading the Seiren V3 minis as well, along with the V3 Chroma that will be coming out as well. So that one is your more compact little travel size, but this is honestly, this mic's not too big. You can definitely travel with it. And of course, since most of the build is kind of like that plastic material they have for the microphone, it is actually a very light mic. So if you are someone that likes to hold their microphone in their video, it's kind of like a power dynamic. I know yeah, if you are wanting to hold the mic, everything with the stand itself does come out to 406 grams, I believe, unless my scale is wrong. But yeah, 406 grams, 406.1 grams to be exact, if my scale is correct. And of course I just weighed the base itself, and that came out to 168 grams. So minus that, about like 150 grams of extra weight. This makes this mic very light to just hold. You won't get arm fatigue from holding like a gigantic microphone. This is really nice and lightweight too. Of course, let's go ahead and jump into the gain limiter, because that is very nice if you are a person that is loud like myself, or of course for streaming and doing call outs or something exciting happens, your audio is just not peaking and stuff like that. So let's go and check that out. All right, guys, so right now I do have the gain limiter turned on right now, and basically what that does is that if you are streaming or recording or anything like that, and you are going to be getting a little, it's going to get a little turned up, and you start getting louder and louder and louder, your audio is not going to peak. It's not going to go ahead and spike and get too crazy and kind of like blow out your speakers or anything like that. The audio is just going to stay limited, and it's going to control that and all that stuff. So of course, if we turn that off and we start getting louder and louder, the mic actually turns red itself. And I'm sorry, it's getting a little crazy. So let's get back to the limiter. But yeah, you guys saw that the microphone itself turns red when it's like, yo, you are going a little bit too high. Turn down your gain a little bit. But yeah, that is a very nice feature. I really like it a lot because, again, I am a person in my streams when things are going down. If things are exciting and I'm about to score a touchdown or something, you know your boy is going to be going absolutely bananas. So that is a very nice feature that this mic does have here. But yeah, man, that is of course the RAZER Seiren V3 Chroma, guys. You guys tell me in the comment section below what your thoughts about it. And yes, guys, as the video does go live now, the microphone has officially released, so you guys can go and pick up this microphone if this is something that you guys like. Of course, it is retailing for $129.99 USD, so that is how much the microphone is going for. Again, I really do like it. I like the design. I just wish that it did have like just something that could tell us what the gain level was on the microphone itself, instead of just using software. Now this is still good, but of course if you don't have the software, or you don't have like an extra monitor and you just want to just change the gain on the fly without like looking at another screen. You can just look at the mic and then bang, boom, bang. It would be right there. But that's not too bad. Overall, I really do like the mic. And of course, the audio does sound really, really nice and crisp. And again, I do like some of the features that they do have inside here, like the built-in filter. The tap the mute button is very nice, and I do like the gain limiter as well. But of course, guys, you guys tell me your thoughts about the RAZER Seiren V3 Chroma in the comment section below, and this will be something you're picking up. Of course, if you guys want to check it out in the store, I'll leave a link in the description below. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Always stay hype, and we'll catch you guys soon. Peace!